What's up, the squad? Back with another video. I see in the title what is going down. Make sure y'all go hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Make sure y'all also go check out Doug and Ace out in the description box down below. Definitely apologize for that plane dumb loud. I live right next to an airport, so we're kind of close, not far from it. But y'all see in the title what's going down. You already see, like we get, it's the truth is gonna come out. The truth is gonna come out. Things are gonna come out. Of how bad the decision was made. With this whole case, but it's okay. Let's see what Fani Willis had to say.
There is brand new Fani Willis video dropped in an interview this weekend, and of course it's her just spewing lies. I don't think she says one thing that's true, but it's very telling. And I'm going to do a quick catch up on Harrison Floyd, the only black defendant of Trump's co-defendants in this whole case. I think he's kind of been forgotten. I want to give him a little bit of media here. But first, Fani Willis, welcome to Doug in Exile. I'd love to have you subscribe, get us over the next hump. I want you in our gang. I want you in our group. I want you marching with us all the way to the election this fall.
I don't feel like my reputation needs to be reclaimed. Let's say it for the record. I'm not embarrassed by anything I've done.
So we're going to start with her lack of embarrassment. And boy,
right.
This lady, she has this is the definition of no shame. This is hubris. She has no remorse.
I guess my greatest crime is I had a relationship with a man, but
that's one way of putting it. Does this look like, I have some daughters and
Are you still sitting there lying and trying to cover up what you did? That is crazy.
Dream of them having a relationship with a man. Is this what any father dreams of their daughter doing? That is hilarious that she would go. You have to go all the way back to so general. No, Fani, we're not pursuing you. You're not guilty of having a relationship with a man, you idiot. She's trying to be obtuse and vague. And this is, once again, this is how liars do it. You go all the way out, you start making these kinds of statements. She's a good liar.
That's not something that I find embarrassing in any way. And I know that I have not done anything that's illegal.
And there's another thing that lawyers always do. Well, they're hiding behind, it might be immoral, but it's not illegal. I didn't do anything illegal. Yeah, you did. You spent money on a Caribbean cruise, taxpayer dollars, my Caribbean cruise.
I don't see how they don't see that in the receipts right there. But hey.
Now, our court may not be smart enough to figure it out, but the rest of the entire world, anyone who has a brain rolling around in their head could figure it out.
And so I don't feel like my reputation needs to be reclaimed.
Yeah, you never had a reputation in the first place. So.
And when I tell you the outpouring of women, and I'll tell you this, especially African-American women who will just say, we are so proud, you are such a good representative of us.
I want...
And what I can't stand is a simple fact, and I see it in many videos all the time, is that you get and you like all the African women, the African-American women, or, you hear the my people, or you hear the like that. I feel like that's a prime example of why we so messed up today. I feel like that's a prime example. They always say, regardless of what happened back then, 9 times out of 10, it's nobody's, it's nobody's fault. It's not. 10 out of 10, and this goes back to, when they say, what went on with slavery and what went on with this, and, that at this point, we just all trying to come together. So, but you can't when you steady having people, my people, I only eat at black owned businesses. I only want to, and somebody had commented on my stuff the other day. I was showing a brand. I think it was on my house tour or something. And somebody was like, you need only black owned businesses, or you need to, like, bro, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, that's disgusting to me. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You going, it's bigger problems what we facing, but you going to a certain extent to comment on my video, waste your time commenting that. Cause I'ma just look at her. I'ma just block you. But it's that. Like, I get tired of hearing that. Just so much division. Like, you have to divide everything. People just divide everything, and it's not cool. And I'm speaking up on it. It's not cool for that. Sad.
All of the African American women out there to know, I do not cast aspersions on you by associating you with Fani Willis just because of your skin color.
But just saying that it's okay to be a homewrecker, and I'm not saying it is. I'm just speaking, from what she talking about. It's okay for that. That man was, I'm pretty sure, was married, right? All of that, like it's sad,
racist, and disgusting. So I want all you ladies out there to know, I don't think you're like Fani Willis. And she's going like, I'm leadership now. She's taking the charter. She's going, I'm your poster girl. Any African-American women out there happy that this is your brand?
But I would be lying to say it's only African-American women. I have had Caucasian women.
Oh, it's white women too. The Caucasians. The white women have been coming out of the woodwork saying Fani Willis.
How about you just say all women? I've came across a lot of women, and they do this to, like, why is it so? That's sad.
You're just a great. Well, now she's the poster girl for white women. She's like the new Rosie the Riveter on the poster of what womanhood is.
Asian women, Indian women.
I didn't hear her mention any trans women. Are any trans women calling you up and asking if you're a hero for their movement, Fani?
I told Jeff one day, I didn't think I was the face of the feminist movement, but somehow I became it.
Oh yeah, I love this too.
But I feel like when she said something about African American women from the first thought, I feel like that she had to back herself up on it. Because the first thing that came out of her mouth wasn't just all women. It was African American women. And then you have to back yourself up like, yeah, Caucasian women and Indian women. And because you caught yourself like, dang, I did just, and that just gives it out right there. That's sad. This is a sad world we live in. How can you be such of any type of role model, any type of, a DA in general, that does it? It's sad, bro. We live in a sad, it's a sad world, and all I want, and I know all of y'all want, is it for, United States, first of all, to grow, to be better. And we can't when stuff like this is going on. And then we got other countries. I see people commenting all the time, other people from other countries sitting there like, we just watching from afar. We just watching, we seeing what's going on in this crate. That's sad, bro.
Arthur, the Golden Girls, the feminists. Women need a man like a fish need a bicycle. This is your poster girl. I do dislike feminists enough to hang Fani Willis. This is what your movement is, feminist. Your home wrecker movement is a woman can just go pursue a man who's married and after his wife raised the children. You just steal him, go out on Caribbean cruises. The man can be totally inept to do his job, and you get him $1 million. This is the pinnacle of feminism. This is the suffragettes.
I think that women feel like women are treated differently when they're professionals.
Fani Willis, to my knowledge, was not treated differently than men. Look how Nathan Wade, he's the one that had to step down. If anyone was treated differently, it's we hold men to a higher account than you because Nathan Wade stepped down and you got to stay. So how is that sexist now? How is this a woman's thing?
Exactly.
If anything.
And they're proud to see someone that is strong and trying to do the right job.
I don't want my daughters to think that being strong is having indiscriminate love affairs and making all this money and grifting taxpayers and coming out and being just mean and coarse with your words and arrogant and pig-headed and non-repentant. That's not strength. That's not how my mama does it. Okay? My mom is a strong woman. Fani Willis, you're weak.
Certainly flawed, like every human being is flawed.
And now she's hiding behind this, hey, I'm flawed like everybody. But you wouldn't admit to anything in court. She would not publicly ever say anything. She just very generally, again, this is how liars do it. You're going, hey, we're all flawed. I agree. First of all, we're all flawed. But be specific. What is the flaw? Are your opponents, is there anything that they've spoken? She's done nothing but defend herself in a church and said she's done nothing wrong. She said, half of it is. And then now she comes in with this, well, I'm not, now she's going to go into her, Jesus was crucified for being perfect.
My father has a saying, only one perfect man walked the face of the earth, and they crucified him.
Yeah, and you should repent to that, to Jesus, who was crucified for your sins.
I am not a perfect human being, but what I am is a hardworking human being and a human being that loves the community I serve.
Anybody believe that?
Come on now.
I don't think she's hardworking. I don't think she prosecutes and goes after criminals in Fulton County. I think she's a disaster. I think she's lazy, and I think she's a grifter.
That money hungry will get you, boy. I'm telling you, that money hungry will
and
get
who
you.
understands this seat does not belong to me. It belongs to the people, and as long as I'm here, I'm going to try to do the job in a way that's honorable.
And if this is the definition of honorable in public, this is an embarrassment, a public embarrassment. Now let's get to our man Harrison Floyd. That's right. His biggest guilt is being black and not being called George Floyd. Harrison Floyd gets forgotten, destroyed, his reputation tarnished. He has been unfairly treated, I believe, because he's a black conservative and does not. And so he's the one guy. We're circling him down here. And I want to give him a voice. Here's his Twitter feed this weekend. Harrison Floyd. Georgia lied about the 2020 election. The White House, Department of Justice, and Georgia rhinos, that's Kemp, want me kept silent because I know the truth. I do want to document what he has said in public. It's important for me to document these legal statements on this channel. This is what Harrison Floyd has said. And then we just document that he's the only one being especially persecuted out of all of these Trump defendants. Here's the bullet points. Let's go over them together. This is according to Harrison Floyd. That's why I'm the only one not offered pre-negotiated bond. He was the only one jailed, the only one denied bond and lawyer, the only one that district attorney attempted to revoke bond, and the only one not notified about a bond modification. Now, I only want to know if every other time that a black person is treated unfairly in this country, it is some kind of an indictment against the system about systemic racism. Where are the black civil rights leaders coming out in defense of Harrison Floyd? You're a fraud, Al Sharpton. You're a fraud, Jesse Jackson. You're all a fraud. All of Black Lives Matter is a fraud. DA Fani Willis is a fraud for claiming it was racism that we brought it out against her. What about this one guy? I see only one black defendant, and he's the only one who got jailed. Where are the black civil rights leaders? Where's the ACLU? Where's the NAACP? They're liars. They're grifters. They have no interest in justice for the black man. If he was a Democrat on the other side, they'd all come out for him because it was always only about grifting for Democrats and nothing to do with the civil rights that they claim. Let's go to the court case with Judge McAfee, completely confused at how utterly corrupt Georgia's voting system is.
The Blue Crest sorting and signature verification machine would take the ballot envelope and scan it and create an image of it. Image appears on screen with a signature exemplar, and the two are compared that way.
Okay.
So my understanding is now the Blue Crest sorting and signature verification machine was not working, or
no, we didn't use it.
So this is McAfee getting information from the lawyers. These are Floyd's side, and they're talking about, well, the machines, they scan image, and McAfee's going like, well, they were working, they weren't working, and he goes, no, they were working, we just didn't use them, which makes the votes illegal. Legally, that's not my opinion.
They did not use that.
not use it.
So for the item you're requesting to obtain for the scans of all the outer envelopes, they would have to rescan those again, is what we're hearing.
Well, it sounds like they were never scanned to begin with, and so.
And look, that's McAfee going, well, we can rescan these images. I mean, they were lost, but now we can rescan them. And he goes, oh no, son. Oh no, judge. They were never scanned in the first place. You don't rescan them. They've never been scanned once.
I don't know. Unless if they were scanned, I want the scanned version.
Right.
That they had on that day.
So are there any documents in the county's possession of these items having already been scanned?
Not that I'm aware of, but I can check at headquarters and see if they do have it.
It's McAfee going, has anything been scanned? He's trying to throw them a bone. I mean, you can at least lie to me in this court and say they were scanned so we can buy some time and go looking for them, right? They're, I'm not aware of any votes being scanned. And McAfee's putting it together in his head going, wait a minute, that makes them illegal votes, and that makes everything Harrison Floyd said right. So why is Harrison Floyd going to jail?
Okay, so the difference here is not so much that there's a total new rescanning. It's what was scanned and is still in your possession from that date.
Well,
Are we making the distinction here?
Nothing was scanned, Your Honor.
Holy smokes. What? Nothing was scanned? Yes. Nothing was scanned. You know why Harrison Floyd went to jail? Because Harrison Floyd told the truth.
Okay.
That's usually
So we're absolutely clear. We're talking about the outer return envelopes in November 2020. Okay. So.
Okay. So we're completely screwed in public now. And he does nothing. Publicly exposed. This is what we're shouting at. This is what we're saying is ridiculous. Fani Willis is out walking around going, I did nothing. You jailed Harrison Floyd, you sicko. I'm dug in exile.
That's crazy, y'all. I'm telling y'all, what's been going on ever since, and it is crazy how they do them. It's crazy how they do people that, you know, want to get out the truth and want to get, you know, it's crazy. It's sad. You know, it's definitely sad, but you know, all we can do, you know, is pray that, you know, everything will be great, and, you know, things will get changed, because it's looking good as far as, you know, the election is going. But as far as, you know, some people, just what I was saying, you know, about the whole Fani situation, it's sad. You know, it's a sad world we live in, and how people do things and how people are. It's definitely a sad thing. You know, it's a sad thing to witness. But, you know, we got to come together, got to be strong, got to definitely get them prayers out, and make sure y'all, you feel me, y'all believe in God, and y'all make sure y'all pray, and pray a little bit more. You know, it's definitely needed, you know. But definitely thank y'all for everything that y'all do, as far as, you know, sharing videos, liking videos, commenting, donations, everything. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love to everybody. Catch y'all on the next one.